red. I guess I like the way she said the color's real, but I wasn't born with colors. I fell in love, Brunswick Street girl. I got a 10 out from the city, and I thought about how pretty that she was as I sat on the train. I thought it was her old day. She was surprised enough to say, funny how you always seem to know just where I am. I fell in love, Brunswick Street girl. I asked her right, she loved ever. Said she'd always been too clever, but then again she hadn't learned a lesson yet. She said she had a yearning, but her heart was hardly burning, and I hung on every word that she said. Coffee once or twice, I fell in love with that Brunswick Street girl. The hair was dyed red. I guess I liked the way she said the color's real, but I wasn't born with curls. Sing before you fall, and I grabbed you by the hand, but you were holding mine. You led me to your bedroom for another glass of wine. You said you did it for kicks. You were up to your own trick. me nods from the bouquet and your smile. The prince of darkness is a gentleman. In you each held a hand I could not win. And I grabbed you by the arm. Your faces caught the light. One of them kissed me while the other loved in spite. You gave me the slip. You were up to your own track. Yeah, up to your track. You're up to your track. You're up to your track. Up to your track.
Music here is the Warner Brothers continuing for the next 32 minutes with Four-Leaf Clover, Talking in Your Sleep, Circus Boy, Respectability, etc. Continental, Long Time Since I Got a Smile From You, Clubbing Rag, and Gave You All My Loving.
What is it to you? I said I'm free to choose my poison. She said when you're poisoned you ain't got no choice at all. I guess she had a point if you saw it through her eyes. When I looked out back through them I saw me in a disguise. I said I'm free to choose my poison. She said when you're poisoned you ain't got no choice at all. They serve it up, you eat it, still they say you can't say no. But how can you refuse and when there's nowhere else to go? I said I'm free to choose my poison. She said when you're poisoned you ain't got no choice at all. What is it to you? I said I'm free to choose my poison. She said when you're poisoned you ain't got no choice at all. She said when you're poisoned you ain't got no choice at all. She said when you're poisoned you ain't got no choice at all.
This is somewhere in Montana now, and Linda Rhonstadt has got old paint for our trip through here.
tails are all matted, their backs are all raw. Ride around real slow. The fiery and the snuffy are raring to go. Old Bill Brown had a daughter and a son. One went to Denver and the other went wrong. His wife, she died in a pool room fight, and still he keeps singing from morning to night. Ride around real slow. Well, the fiery and the snuffy are raring to go. Well, when I die, take my saddle from the wall, put it on my pony and lead him from the stall. Tie my bones to his back, turn our faces to the west, and we'll ride the prairie that we like the best. Ride around real slow. Well, the fiery and the snuffy are raring to go. Ride around real slow. Well, the fiery and the snuffy are raring to go.
When you Tomar, and we've got the hit making.
Two, three, four. I went around to the house, seemed like she had a whole bunch of friends. I said, I'll take some of this stuff with me now, come and pick up the rest on the weekend. One of the new friends followed me down the hall, brought me up just inside the front door and said, take all you can carry now, she doesn't want you coming here anymore. That's the way you get treated, but all you did was fall out of love. Looked like a new friend was hoping just for himself, but that I left before the push come to shove. I had to leave behind half of my clothes, I had to leave behind the faded chair. So I took my things I'd never do. I said, hey, mama, you know there's things I'd never do. Till taking another woman and start lying to you. Nothing I'd rather do. I said, hey, mama, you know there's nothing I'd rather do. Well, just to lie there in the morning and make some small talk with you. I said, I know some things that you think I don't, that I wish you'd tell me, but I know you won't. Secrets too big for you to keep. You've been talking in your sleep. The darkest hour I lie awake, the slightest sound for you to make, the glimpse of something lying in the deep. You've been talking in your sleep. You've been talking. You've been talking. You've been talking in your sleep. You used a name that I'd never heard, but I'm not gonna say a word. I'll just lie here counting sheep and leave you talking in your sleep. Don't be afraid, for all is well. Some things are far too painful to tell. To which conclusion should I leap? You've been talking in your
40 minutes out of Shelby, Montana, and we've just had a lot of John Barleycorn from Traffic, and now we're going to have something from Alexander Harvey, the Sensational Alexander Harvey band. Snowshoes, Thompson and Roman Wall Blues, which probably should have been called something like Soldier on the Wall. And then we're going to have some lunch.
Gonna get on through the slush. Go, man, go, means mush and Eskimo. So mush, man, go. Snowshoe Thompson carried the mail through wind and thunder, snow and hail. Had no dogs, had no sled. One fought door, one straight ahead. Go, man, go. I'm gonna get on through the snow. In the crowd said, "Look-a-lee on there," and he yelled out loud, "Here comes somebody down the trail. Snowshoe Thompson is the U.S. mail." Go, man, go. I gotta get on through the snow. Mush, man, mush. I gotta get on through the slush. Go, man, go. Means mush and Eskimo. So mush, man, go. Your hopes ain't high, the world looks grim. You don't know how you're gonna get through. Snowshoe made it, and so can you. Yes, you can. Gonna get on through the snow. Mush, man, mush. Gonna get on through the slush. Go, man, go. Means mush and Eskimo. So mush, man, mush, go. Let's go.
are now Overnight Jones. Billy will talk to Dan Warner and find out about the name change and play the song that's starting to get a lot of action, Head Over Heels. We'll give some copies of that away and also copies of the new Three-Legged Dog album by Cruel Sea, and play a track off that as well. It's all coming up on Australian Made on the Fox.
Mickey.
Very proud to Jones, a band that used to be called the Warner Brothers, but were forced to change their name, as we've told you before, by Warner Brothers, the giant entertainment company, and so they became Overnight Jones. And their album, My Private Train, came out last year and has done all right, but nothing spectacular until Head Over Heels, the new single, which is starting to get a bit of reaction and looks like it may be a hit for these guys. So Billy got young Dan Warner in and had a bit of a chat about how they coped with the name change to start with. Here he is.
Now, you'd got quite a good following when you were the Warner Brothers. How hard was it to re-establish yourselves, well, overnight, pardon the pun?
Well, yeah, that's another irony, because I think it took us about at least 2 years. I think it put us back a long time, because we'd already recorded our second album. We sort of raised the funds ourselves, and we had that in the can. But we thought, well, we've changed our name, and because we're releasing it independently, it's too much of a risk. If we don't sell any, we've just lost all our money. So we didn't release that album until we got picked up by Polygram, a year later.
Right, so here's the album, or here's the single anyway, and if you'd like to win a copy of the album, 11505, we've scored 10 to give away. My Private Train by Overnight Jones, featuring this track. Great song, Head Over Heels on the Fox.
Something about a station, I think she wasn't there. She said, if you're not busy Friday, come and get me from the train. I dropped the whole lot on the spot, just to be with her again. I went head over heels into a rose. Disappeared one day. Her notice read that she had enough, and there was nothing I could say. And then a telegram appeared, slipped underneath my door. Said meet the Qantas flight tomorrow at 4:15. I went head over heels into a on my doorstep. She said, you're gonna let me in. She'd been married once, divorced. She'd thought marrying again. She said, a long time no see, kid. I wasn't sure if I should. I'm sorry about those other times. I'm staying here for good. I went head over heels into a rose. I went head over heels into a rose.
playing them proud.
Hi, this is Chrissy Amphlett, friend of Rhinals.
This is Angus Young of AC/DC.
This is Diesel on Australian Made on the Fox.
Now playing better music and more of it.
More of it, and one of Farnham's big ones from the Chain Reaction. The new album by Cruel Sea.
Havre, Montana. An impressive, well-preserved Great Northern S2 steam locomotive is on display at this station. This is a service stop, so we may have time to walk around a bit. The Indians once drove buffalo off the town's steep cliffs. Today, the cliffs provide a peaceful outlook, and from here we'll follow the Milk River to Glasgow. We've got John Cale's Buffalo Ballet from Fear, and as we leave Havre, we'll do it with the gentle first Supertramp LP released in 1970, which will take us pretty well to the Bear Paw Mountains.
Tracks were laying across the plain.